Welcome, everyone. It's confetti time, and cartoon JD Witherspoon is back. And if you're wondering why, it's because tonight all our game questions are about your favorite animated films. We even brought back Peter Party Foul. That's a party foul. Sure, some of you might think this is just a recycle bit, but you're wrong. Now we have a catchphrase. Let's hear yours, Peter. Hit me with that hot sauce, Cuddle Muffin. Oh, that's pretty badass. What's yours, JD? So far, so good. Well, that catchphrase is a piece of... Wait a minute, stop it. We are not bringing back Cartoon JD until we get him a catchphrase that's at least as good as that bird's, and there's no studio audience here. So I think pumping in fake laughs and applause is pretty disrespectful. Okay, never mind. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. We're here live Monday through Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, and tomorrow night we're finishing our week of specialty shows strong because we're celebrating rom-coms. Rom-coms, everybody, yeah. And you know, I'm not ashamed to say it, I love rom-coms. And I hope you do too, because we've got 10 questions all about them and we're giving away 10 grand. Now let's get into it. So, a new animated TV series, Stan Lee's Superhero Kindergarten, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, is coming out, and it's not only gonna feature comedy, action, and important lessons about health, but there are a million chances, well, not chances, but there's a 1,000,000% chance that he's gonna say, "It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. Get down." I mean, that would just be so funny in like funny little cartoon form, you know? Hey, so the fan outcry from the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer was so bad that they're redesigning Sonic and pushing the movie's release date. Thank goodness. But to everyone petitioning online for a new season 8 of Game of Thrones, it's still never gonna happen. They're gone. D&D left the building. They're out of here. Now, the live-action remake of The Lion King is actually going to be photoreal computer animation. Do you remember when they were called cartoons, kids? I'm sure some older person in the chat just said that, maybe. Who knows? Hey, if you're here for the first time, thank you for checking us out. Make sure you have the most up-to-date Facebook app on your phone, and if you're still glitching, try switching from data to Wi-Fi, everybody. And at the end of the game, hit follow on our page for news and updates on special episodes. Now, your friends may help you win cash on this show because as you play, you can see each other's answers in real time. So tap share at the bottom left and invite all the friends that you want. And if your friend has never played before, when they accept your invitation and play the game for the first time, you both earn a free life. And if you haven't already heard, let me tell you about the VIP High Five. Yes, when you play 5 games of Confetti, you'll get a free life. You earn it, everybody, and that's super easy, right? So in other words, if you play an entire week, Monday through Friday, you'll earn that free life, and you don't even have to play your 5 games in a row. Now, if you have a free life, you can keep playing if you get one wrong and still get a chance at big cash. So invite as many friends as you want to help you rack up as many free lives as you can. But only one free life can be used per game, and it won't save you on the final question. So check our show page for all the details on how free lives work. All right, now I'm gonna ask you 10 questions that get harder as we go. You have 10 seconds to hit your answer. Get all 10 right, and you'll get a share of the cash prize. And tonight's cash prize is $10,000. Now, if you get one wrong, don't worry, your game isn't over. You can keep playing on your screen and help your friends with your correct answers so they still have a chance to win a piece or all of that $10,000. And after tonight's show, we'll be giving out a confetti clue in our Confetti official fan group. So check it out after the game and join that group. And with that, let's holla at the chat. Oh, who's in the building? We got a happy birthday to Mickey B. We miss you. Yes, get that foil girl. What's up, Mickey? Hey. Joanne E. is here and says, "Good luck, Charlotte." Jillian's in the chat and says, "I might actually have a chance at winning today." We got Shirlita who says, "I'm here and I hope to get my first win tonight." Nice. Natasha's in the chat saying, hey, shout me out, please, JD. I play every night from Syracuse, New York. Natasha, shout out to you. Thank you for playing. We've got Jamie in the chat who says, a shout out to my crew of 6. Love y'all, my babies. The babies, the 6 crew, I see you. I see you in the chat. Hey, there's Caitlin here who says, hey, JD, can I get my first shout out to my boyfriend, Colin, and his mom, Karen, for playing with me tonight? Colin, Karen, those are cool names. They go together. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for playing. Thank you so much. Let's see. We got Chelsea in the chat who says, shout out to all my family that plays. I hope you win. MPK is here and also says, second time playing. Let's go. I'm ready this time. We got Ashley here as well, who says a shout out to my beautiful kids, Isaiah and Azaria. Awesome. Teresa A is here and says, JD, I've been asking every day since Confetti started for a shout out. I think it's time. Please. Teresa A, hey, of course, a shout out to you. Thank you for being here all this time. You've been here so long. Nice. We've got Angela here who says, happy birthday to me. Especially to the wonderful teachers. For teachers, right? Give it up for teachers. All right, and I think we got 2 more left. It says, Chance in the chat saying, JD, please shout out my sister Holly and sis-in-law Kristen for playing with me every night. Holly, Kristen, thank you for playing every single night. And Stacy is here and says a shout out to my dad, Jeff. He is 44 today. 44? So young, so wise. Hey, Jeff, shout out to you. And with that, everybody, let's get ready to confetti. Here's your first question. Which Disney animated classic follows the adventures of a young Simba? Yas King, Burger King, or The Lion King? Now, speaking of Disney, I just read an article called Why Disney Keeps Remaking Animated Classics as Live Action. And the body of the article was just a big dollar sign. I think that makes sense, though. Come on, gotta make that money. All right, so not even RuPaul refers to Simba as Yas King, and the Burger King's adventures mostly involve children running away from him because of his weird and creepy masked face. Well, we all know that Simba is from The Lion King, which is the correct answer. Okay, look at that. Wow, 26,964 players are 1 for 1. But the circle of life catches up with so many before we reach the end of the game. Oh man, that's kind of a downer. Sorry about that. Hey, let's take a look at the next one. Question number 2. Despicable Me was the debut film for what little yellow henchman? Minions, Virginians, or no opinions? So, 10,000 unique versions of these cute little things have been spotted by fans in the films. And all of them are voiced by the 2 men that created them, Pierre Coffin and Chris Renaud. That's right, 2 people performed 10,000 roles. Way to save a buck, Universal Pictures. Okay, I see ya. Hey, if you thought it was Virginians or no opinions, then my personal opinion is that you weren't very excited about the theme of tonight's game, because Minions. Minions. That's the correct answer and a complete no-brainer. Come on. And look, after 2 questions, we've still got Minion-like numbers right here with 26,552 players who are still in the game with a shot at taking some of that 10 grand. Well, what's next? Sibling rivalry? Ooh, it looks like it's time to ask you about some siblings. Here it is, question number 3. In Frozen, which sister has the power to create snow and ice? Anna, Elsa, or Aurora? Now, I just saw the trailer for Abominable, an animated movie about an abominable snowman. You know, after Missing Link and Smallfoot, that'll be the 3rd Yeti movie since September. You know, I want more fact-based Bigfoot content. Hey, go on 60 Minutes, Bigfoot. You coward? You coward? All right, now, if you answered Aurora, I'm sorry. She's better known as Sleeping Beauty. Anna and Elsa were the frozen sisters. One had the power to freeze whole villages, and the other had the power to come up with a catchy tune off the top of her head. And the Ice Queen is Elsa. Elsa, which is the correct answer, everybody.
Hit me with that hot sauce, Cuddle Muffin.
Come on, everyone, let's think outside the box. What? Are you kidding me? Cartoon JD, let's think outside of the box. Okay, that's not even a catchphrase. That's an annoying office cliche. Let's be better than this, shall we? Okay, hey, we've got 25,419 players who are 3 for 3, and that means it's time for question number 4. What was the first full-length, fully CGI animated feature film? Shrek, Toy Story, or Tron? Now, while we're talking about special effects, one of the first animated shorts was called Gertie the Dinosaur from 1914. That's like 200 years after dinosaurs completely vanished. You can fact check that if you want to, but I think the math is pretty close. I think it checks out. All right, so if you said Tron, it might be because Tron was one of the first films to make extensive use of computer animation, but most of the film was live action. If you check the Confetti official fan group, though, you would have seen a clue that said, think Tom and Tim, as in Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, the main voices in Toy Story, which is the correct answer. All right, where are we at? Oh, 21,567 players who are kicking butt right now. You're kicking that animated butt through 4 questions. And a quick reminder, tomorrow night, we have an episode all about rom-coms. Rom-coms, yes. Not only are we giving away $10,000, but I mean, who knows? You might meet your soulmate in the chat tomorrow night. That would be a good movie. Weird, but good, right? All right, so let's pull up the next question, which is number 5. Inspired by a Pixar film, tourists tie what to a fence in front of the late Edith Macefield's home? Skeletons, balloons, or toy dolls? So, supposedly, it took one word to greenlight Pixar's Finding Nemo. The chief creative officer told the writer-director, "You had me at fish. You had me at fish, baby." Hey, Pixar, if you're watching right now, I have a few pitches for you. Goats, spoons, toenails, gerbils. There you go. Let me know which ones you want to run with, and have my people call your people. All right, so who was Edith Macefield? Well, she was a woman who owned a little house in Seattle that she refused to sell to a developer. Her story reminded a lot of people of fictional character Carl Fredricksen, who did the same thing in the classic movie Up. And Mr. Fredricksen had the final say when he flew his house out of the development being built around him with thousands of the same things that are tied to Edith's fence. And they are balloons. Balloons, everybody. Balloons, which is the correct answer.
Hit me with that hot sauce, Cuddle Muffin.
Hot toast.
Penny for your thoughts. Are you kidding me? Come on. Ugh. Now I don't even really like Cartoon JD that much. Why is there a cartoon Newberg animation? I'm confused. His beard's the wrong color. It's gray, it's not brown. All right, so we're down to 16,984 players whose games have yet to be slammed by a comically timed anvil. Well, let's keep it moving, shall we? With question number 6. What was the first film to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature? Aladdin, Shrek, or Spirited Away? Now, the Academy gets creative, everyone. For Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, they gave Walt Disney a statue that was normal size, then 7 little ones next to it. And a couple of years ago, they gave a fishman-shaped statue to the shape of water. Okay, they didn't, but that idea is less dumb than the movie itself. Have you seen it? It's really weird. Okay, so this Oscar category wasn't created until 2001. Aladdin was a great film, everybody, one of the best films, but it came out in 1992, so it never had a chance. The first 2 winners in this category were Spirited Away and Shrek, but which one was the very first? Well, it was Shrek. movie. He fell?
That's a party foul!
Oh my! So many of you thought it was Aladdin. I gotta go see the new one. I heard it's good. All right, well that means that you gotta share those answers with your friends, your family, the people in the chat who may be on your team, or a free life might have saved you. I hope so, I really do. And now we have 9,219 players who are still trying to figure out how to draw up a big win. Let's see if you can handle question number 7. Which character in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that's right, is voiced by an Oscar-winning actor? Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Ham, or Penny Parker? Now, spoiler alert, in this film, Dr. Olivia Octavius, who wears octagon-shaped rims for her glasses, eyeglasses that is, turns out to be Doc Ock. And Dr. Octavius also wore a name tag that said, hey, I'm really Doc Ock. How many more clues do you need? Or at least she may as well have, because it was super obvious when I saw that film. So, Penny Parker is voiced by Kimiko Glenn, who's most well known from Orange is the New Black. Comedian and writer John Mulaney is the voice behind Spider-Ham. And why am I getting to Spider-Man Noir last? Well, I guess it's because it pretty much gives it all away, because he's voiced by Nicolas Cage, who won an Oscar for leaving Las Vegas. That's right, Spider-Man Noir is the correct answer. Yes, it is.
Hit me with that hot sauce cuddle muffin!
DJ Clam Chowder.
Wait a minute. No cartoon JD this time? Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. All right, so we have 5,003 players who are perfect through 7 questions, and it's time for me to ask you question number 8. Which movie was based on a comic book? Big Hero 6, Megamind, or Rango? Hey, did you know the movie Citizen Kane was based on a comic book about the madcap exploits of a newspaper publisher? Okay, no, sure, of course, it wasn't. But when I looked up films based on comic books, nothing really popped up, you know? Hey, if you ever have a problem, lying solves it most of the time, everybody. And that's the truth. Or is it? All right, so Megamind featured an impressive voice cast led by Will Ferrell, Tina Fey, and Brad Pitt. Rango's cast wasn't shabby either, featuring Johnny Depp, Isla Fisher, and Abigail Breslin. And the key voices in Big Hero 6, Potter, Penny. Okay, big names yet, but I'm just killing time right now because the correct answer is Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6, yes. The movie is loosely based on a Marvel comic featuring a superhero team by the same name. All right, wow, we're down to 4,089 of you who are extremely close to pulling off the earliest, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Hey, don't miss Nighttime with Newberg tonight. My guest will be the ghost of Benjamin Franklin and that hot hunk from Chips, Eric Estrada.
What? Hey, I'm trying to host a game right now, okay? Too many cartoons, too many. Now, you might remember I referenced Gertie the dinosaur. Snow White goes all the way back to 1740. Does The Little Mermaid go even further? Well, it was first published in, do the math, 1837. So no, it doesn't, and that means Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is the correct answer. That's a good movie. Be my guest, I like that part. All right, so where are we at? Ooh, 1,000, right? 1,595, I can count. Hey, you all are here. You players have made it all the way to the very end of the game without making a mistake. Oh my goodness.
Hit me with that hot sauce cuddle muffin!
Hot toast.
Buffalo chips.
What the hell is that purple blob thing? Okay, all of these catchphrases are food related, and there is no studio audience on this show. No one is laughing right now. That's not real. Ooh, okay. Is everyone ready for 10,000 bucks? Because it's time for your final question. Here it is, your final question. Which movie's source material was originally adapted into an album by a rock and roll Hall of Famer? The Secret of Nim, Isle of Dogs, or The Iron Giant? Now, honestly, Cartoon JD could call out funny food names all day. I mean, corn dogs, Pringles, cantaloupe, what? Thank you, fake studio audience. I appreciate it. All right, so time to find out who's a big winner. The Who's. The Who's Pete Townsend recorded a star-studded concept album based on a children's book by poet Ted Hughes, and it went on to become a not-so-successful stage musical in London. But the story was optioned by Warner Brothers, who scrapped the musical idea and renamed it The Iron Giant, everybody! That's it. That's the correct answer.
With that hot sauce cuddle muffin,
Hot toast, buffalo chips, cantaloupe. Good job, Cartoon JD. You finally got a laugh. All right, hey, how many winners do we have tonight, huh? Oh, whoa, hey, yeah. We had 896 of you. 896. You answered all 10 correctly, and you're taking home $11.17 a piece. Oh, the money. Hey, thank you so much for playing Confetti. We had a great time, and I hope everyone who played tonight did too. A shout out to these winners. We got Ash, we got Joey, we got Riley, Michael, Andrea, Kathy, Elizabeth, Corey, Joe, John, some people left in the chat. Lexi says a shout out to my kids for making me watch these movies with them. Thanks for helping mommy. We got Kendra here who says The Shape of Water is a beautiful masterpiece, JD. Hey, I don't write these scripts. And we got Triz here who says, finally, my wife's insistence on only watching rom-coms will pay off tomorrow night. Don't forget about those rom-coms. And hey, a shout out to all the animated help I got this evening. Come on now, that was fun. Ah, look at them all, so cute. All right, everybody, make sure to follow our page. And remember, now you'll get a free life after you play the game 5 times. Also, tomorrow's Confetti Clue will be posted in the Confetti official fan group. So make sure you check it out after the game and join the group. I'm JD Witherspoon, and we will be back tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific for a brand new show, a special show. It's going to be all about your favorite rom-com films with another $10,000 on the line. I will see you then. Bye.